Ottumwa High softball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on ottumwaradio.com. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Houston Field, the 47th Ottumwa Softball Classic. Ottumwa 1-0 today. They beat Roland Story just a little while ago, 6-1, and now the Bulldogs will end day one by taking on the Hawkettes of Ankeny High. Ottumwa now 21-12 after their victory over Roland Story. Ankeny is 18-15. They knocked off Fairfield earlier today here in Ottumwa, 11-0 in 5 innings. Pitching matchup here in this second and final game for Ottumwa today. Of course, there's 2 games tomorrow. Ankeny will use their, well, it's hard to tell from the numbers. Actually, I believe this could be their number 1 starter. Kendra Winfrey, just a sophomore. This will be your 17th start. She's 10-6 with a 2.39 ERA, 76 innings pitched. Opponents hitting .226 against her. 71 hits allowed, 30 walks, that's a little bit high, 11 hit batters, 80 strikeouts. And Ottumwa will counter with their number 2 pitcher, junior right-hander Chloe Bradley, who has won 3 in a row. Chloe up to 7-8. The ERA probably a little bit lower than the 4.93 shown on the stat sheet. Again, stats have not been updated this week. But Bradley's won her last 3 starts, and she will attempt to pick up a 4th win in a row, get her record back to 500, and get Ottumwa 10 games over. The Bulldogs have won 8 in a row. They're 9 over 500, a new high water mark this season, and a chance to add to it here. Bulldogs have taken the field. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back with the opening pitch on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Summer is the time to make every moment count. So pack more toys with bigger hauling and towing capacity. Go social outdoor style, connect with your friends, and turn up your soundtrack to make your rides even more epic. Because conquering summer is about capturing every second of adventure. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ. Bulldogs taking on the Hawkettes of Ankeny. Good to have you with us for the final game of day 1 of the Ottumwa Classic. Leading off for Ankeny will be their left fielder, Madeline Murphy, a senior, batting .390 with 17 runs batted in. Left-handed batter. Bradley's first pitch, bunted at, and it hit her in the leg outside the batter's box. She is out. And that's how the game begins. First pitch at 6:07. That will go into the book as 2 unassisted. You give the put out to the closest player, which would be the catcher, Jordan Pauls. So 1 out, nobody on, and the batter is Marina Carter, the shortstop. Another left-handed hitter. First pitch up and in, ball 1 from Chloe Bradley. Ankeny 18-15. They're just 5-5 in their last 10. And they've dropped out of the Class 5A rankings. There's a line drive to left. Guest going back, jumps up, and makes the catch for out number 2. What a play by Ann Guest. 2 down for the first baseman, Jillian Overturf. Overturf, a senior. Very productive at the plate. .449, 4 home runs, 42 batted in. First pitch outside, ball 1. In Ankeny's game against Fairfield, they scored 10 runs in the first inning and won 11-0 in 5. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball to short. Ware's got it. Throw to first, and a good 1-2-3 inning for Chloe Bradley and the Bulldogs, who go to the bottom of the first. Ankeny nothing. Ottumwa coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the first inning. Ankeny went 1-2-3 in the top half, and now the Bulldogs will get their first look at sophomore left-hander Kendra Winfrey. We'll get you the Ankeny defense here in a moment. In left, it's Madeline Murphy, the center fielder Mariah Parton, Shelby Romig in right, Larissa Miller at third, Marina Carter at short, Kennedy Palmer at second, Jillian Overturf at first, and Praise Buchan behind the plate. Actually, that is not. That's Reagan Enright behind the plate, who we had listed as the DP. It looks like a number 8 on the back of the catcher. That'd be Enright. So we'll sort that out here. Zoe Jones leads it off for Ottumwa. First pitch from Winfrey to Jones. Up and in, ball 1. Zoe awaiting the 1-0 pitch. It's on its way, and a chopper over the circle out towards second, up with it. And the throw to first, in time for the out. Ooh. Well, that was pretty close. Kennedy Palmer making the play at second, 1 down. And the batter, Ella Aller. Didn't have a chance to tell you that Zoe was 1 for 3 in game 1. Aller was 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double, 2 runs scored. First pitch to Ella, big swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1 swung on and missed, and quickly Aller down in the count 0-2. Winfrey working quickly, the 0-2. Way high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aller digs back in with a 1-2 count. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the first, no score. Pitch on the way. Down low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Aller. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. That'll bring up the catcher, Jordan Pauls. Jordan against Roland Story today, 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. First pitch from the left-hander, Kendra Winfrey, is grounded sharply to third, but fielded cleanly, throw to first. And Ottumwa, like Ankeny, goes down in order. We've played 1, no score, Bulldogs and Hawkettes on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared at John, watch me leap though.
Top of the second inning, Ottumwa nothing, Ankeny nothing. Bulldogs softball in the 47th Ottumwa Classic here on KBIZ this evening. Chloe Bradley set the Hawkettes down in order in the first. And now Ankeny will come to bat in the second. Dave Bingham in his 12th season as the head coach of Ankeny. Has them at 18-15 this year. Ankeny slugs the ball well. They a team .504 slugging percentage. They also steal a ton of bases. They do strike out a fair amount, and their defense has been suspect. 98 errors in 32 games. Ottumwa and Ankeny, even though they've been in the CIML together for many years, don't play very often. Only 4 meetings in the Quick Stats varsity-bound era. Ankeny swept a doubleheader in 2013. The team split a twin bill last year. First pitch of the second inning, grounded to second. Ella Aller throws to first in time to retire Praise Buchan for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Larissa Miller, the third baseman, the left-handed hitter. Just a sophomore, hitting .387 with a home run and 9 driven in. Buchan in limited playing time. He just made the out, was a .450 hitter. First pitch from Bradley misses for ball 1. So even though Ottumwa is going to be out of the CIML after next year, but even though the Bulldogs have a long history in the CIML, they rarely play Ankeny. That pitch bunted foul back, and the count even at a ball and a strike. Ankeny maroon jerseys with white sleeves, some white trim, white lettering Ankeny across the front, white numbers front and back. As that pitch a little bit off the plate outside, 2-1. Hawkettes have white pants with maroon pinstripes and maroon socks. Ottumwa, of course, in the red pinstripe jerseys, white lettering Bulldogs on the front, white numbers front and back, white pants with red trim, red socks with white stripes. 2-1 the count. Righty to lefty, Bradley's pitch, way high, 3-1. Through that first inning so quickly, we didn't have a chance to get you the game time weather conditions. It's absolutely beautiful on an early summer evening here on this 4th of July weekend. The 3-1 pitch, grounded right back to Bradley in the circle, throw to first and 2 down. That brings up the center fielder, Mariah Parton. I don't know if she's related to Dolly Parton, but you never know. .391 hitter with 3 triples and 11 runs batted in. Another left-handed hitter. Ankeny has a lot of speed. A lot of batters from the left side that use their speed to get on base. First pitch, in there for a strike, 0-1. 82 degrees under sunny skies here at Houston Field. Still have that light breeze blowing. Officially northeast at 9 miles an hour. That pitch lined to first. And I don't know if that was a grounder or a liner, but either way, picked by Weeks and stepped on the bag. And another 1-2-3 inning for Chloe Bradley. We go to the bottom of the second. Bulldogs and Ankeny no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa and Ankeny here in the Ottumwa Classic. No score as the Bulldogs bat with Amber Schatz, Josie Lemons, and Sam Weeks. Schatz in game 1 was 0 for 3, did have an RBI. Would have had a 4th at bat, but with a 1-1 count in the 6th inning, we hit the time limit, which brought the game to an immediate end since Ottumwa had a 6-1 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bulldogs knocking off Roland Story. Now Schatz will face the lefty, Kendra Whitney, and a ground ball to first, right at the first baseman Overturf, who steps on the bag for out number 1. Just coincidence, obviously, but a couple of famous last names that Ankeny players share with celebrities. Kendra Winfrey, of course, in the circle. First pitch to Josie Lemons is high, ball 1. And we mentioned the center fielder, Mariah Parton. Lemons was 2 for 3 with an RBI double and a run scored against Roland Story today. She has a 1-0 count here, and the pitch off the plate, 2-0. Hitters count for Josie Lemons, 2 balls, no strikes. The next offering, down low, 3-0. Winfrey has walked her share of batters this season. Lemons has been patient, has worked the count in her favor, 3-0. That pitch in there for a strike. Josie taking all the way, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The next offering, swing and a miss, and I think Josie a little frustrated, might have chased ball 4, counts full, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner into right field for a base hit. Throw comes back into first, but Lemons beats the wrap. First base runner for either team is a 1-out single in the second inning by Josie Lemons. And so here is Sam Weeks. Lefty-lefty matchup here. First offering. Swing and a miss. Pitch is in the dirt. It got away. And Lemons down to second before the catcher Enright can recover it. So 0-1 to Weeks, but now Lemons in scoring position. Sam was 1 for 3 with an RBI double in Game 1 against Roland Story here today. The 0-1. Fouled back in the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The wind by Winfrey, the pitch to Weeks. Off speed, missed outside, 1-2. So far today in the Classic, Fairfield has beaten Southeast Polk. Southeast Polk beat Roland Story. Ankeny beat Fairfield. Ottumwa beat Roland Story. And now Ottumwa and Ankeny, no score here in the bottom of the second. The 1-2 to Weeks. Ground ball right side. Up with it, Palmer. Throw to first in time. 2 down as Lemons advances to third. They throw over to third, but Lemons safely on the bag. So the inning up to Ann Guest. And was 0 for 3. Hit the ball hard twice in Game 1 against Roland Story. Didn't have anything to show for it. Tomorrow, 4 games on the Day 2 schedule for the Classic, starting at 10 in the morning for people who want to come down to Houston Field. Tell you about that in a moment. The pitch to Guest in there. Nope, off the plate, ball 1. 10 o'clock game will be Johnston and Iowa City High. That's number 3 and number 5 in Class 5A. Then 11:45 Johnston and Davenport Assumption. As the 1-0 is upstairs 2-0. Then at 1:30, Ottumwa will face Iowa City High. Then the Bulldogs will wrap up the Classic by facing Davenport Assumption at about 3:15. That's tomorrow. Right here, it's 2-0 to Ann Guest. Runner on third, 2 down, bottom second, no score. And a chopper foul off to the right makes it 2-1. Ottumwa will be tested tomorrow. City High, number 5 in Class 5A. Davenport Assumption, number 1 in 3A. And Assumption will, when they face Johnston tomorrow, they'll come in with a 30-3 record. Now the 2-1 to Guest. Chopper, first base side, slowly hit. Picked up, throw to first, not in time. Infield hit for Guest. Lemons scores, and it's 1-0 Bulldogs. Put the ball in play, and good things happen. Ann Guest with an RBI. And she's at first with 2 down for Maddie Hauk. Houck did not play in game one, but her bat's been heating up as of late. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1, downstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. That's called a strike. Guest running. Throw not in time. Ann steals the base. Count even at 2-2. But now Ann Guest is in scoring position. Two and two to Houck. The pitch from Winfrey. Way high, 3-2. Jocelyn Ware on deck. The payoff, fouled off to the right out of play. We'll do it again. Still 3-2 to Maddie Houck. Another 3-2. Ground ball past the circle, fielded at second, throw to first. Not in time, and it's dropped anyway. And it'll be runners on the corners for Ware. That'll be an infield hit for Maddie Houck. 2 infield hits in this inning. And here's Ware, who is red hot today, was 3 for 3 against Roland Story. 3 singles in the inning, a run home, runners on the corners, 2 down. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. One and 0 to the Bulldogs shortstop. The next pitch, chopper, third base side, slowly hit, fielded, throw to first. That one is in time. And the side is retired, but Ottumwa gets a run on 3 hits. They leave 2. We go to the third. Bulldogs up 1-0 on Ankeny on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the third, Ottumwa has a 1-0 lead on Ankeny. Chloe Bradley has retired the first 6 hitters she's faced. She'll face 7, 8, 9 in the order. Shelby Romig, Reagan Enright, and Kennedy Palmer. Romig, the right fielder, a senior, hitting .271 coming into the day with 5 runs batted in. Both of these teams won their first games today. Ankeny beat Fairfield 11-0 in 5 innings. That pitch downstairs, ball 1. Ottumwa beat Roland Story 6-1 in 6 innings. That pitch in there for a strike, and the count even at 1-1. 1-1 pitch, chopped foul, third base side, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Bradley's pitch bounced in there, 2-2. Two and two the count to Romig, leading off the top of the third for Ankeny. And a liner foul off to the left, hit the front of the press box. Did that go into the press box? That ball went through one of the press box windows. And suddenly I'm glad that I now sit behind home plate to do these games. Still 2-2 to Romig. I was expecting that ball to ricochet it. I didn't see it come off. It went through a window. 2-2 the count, the pitch. Ground ball through the whole left side base hit. First hit of the game for the Hawkettes, and that'll bring up the catcher, Reagan Enright. Enright, a sophomore, hitting .438 in limited duty, 16 at-bats, does have 6 RBI. That pitch swung on and missed. Runner goes. Throw down to second. The catch, and the tag not in time. Romig steals the base. Count is 0-1 to Enright. Oh, 1-1 to Enright. Now a runner at second, nobody out. Off speed missed, and the count even at 1-1. We told you Ankeny runs a lot. Coming into play today, 124 stolen bases. I don't know how many they had in their win over Fairfield. They just got their first one in this game. That pitch in the dirt, went behind Pauls, hit the umpire, but Jordan couldn't find it in time. A wild pitch. And now runner at third and nobody out. Ottumwa's lead of 1-0 in jeopardy. 2-1 count to Enright. The 2-1. Bounced in there again. Good stop by Pauls, 3-1. Three and 1 to Enright. The pitch on the way. Ground ball foul left side, 3-2. Enright might have swung at ball 4. Three balls, two strikes. Runner at third, nobody out. Top third. Ottumwa leading 1-0. Ankeny trying to tie the game right here. The pitch, fouled back. Just did get a piece of it. Still 3-2. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch from Bradley to Enright. Check swing roller to second. Allers got it. Throw to first for the out. That gets the run home, and the game tied at 1. So Ankeny manufactures a run. 1 out, nobody on for the number 9 hitter, Kennedy Palmer. Palmer, a sophomore in limited duty, hitting .412 with 9 runs batted in. First pitch on the way from Bradley is a little bit outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count, the next offering. In there for a strike, 1-1. Chloe toes the rubber again, the 1-1 pitch. Bunted and fielded by Bradley. Throw to first, not in time. Bunt single for Palmer. And back to the top of the order, Madeline Murphy, who tried to bunt her way on to start the game, but had the ball hit her after she left the batter's box. I thought that bunt almost hit Palmer as she started to run. Palmer 16 for 19 in stolen bases. Expect her to run here. There she goes. The pitch is a ball. The throw late. Paul's double clutch that time. Ankeny runs like all the time. That pitch is ball 1 to Murphy. Bulldogs would like the umpires to keep a closer eye on those runners perhaps leaving early. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. And Aces Wild on the scoreboard, number 1 at bat, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Game tied at 1. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Righty to lefty, the 1-1 pitch on the way. And there's a strike as Murphy pulled the bat back. It's 1-2. One and two to the Hawkette left fielder, Madeline Murphy. Runner at second, 1 down, game tied at 1. The pitch. Outside, runner goes, throw to third, not in time. Count is even at 2-2. Now the go-ahead run at third with only 1 out. Chloe Bradley does not strike out a lot of batters. She could use one right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bradley's pitch. In the dirt, good, stopped by Jordan Pauls. Count fills 3-2. Three and 2 to the leadoff hitter in the lineup for Ankeny, Madeline Murphy. Kennedy Palmer, the runner at third with 1 down. The payoff. Ground ball to short. Ware's got it. Only play to first. They make it in time for the out. The run scores, and it's 2-1 Ankeny. So that's twice Ankeny has used a hit to get a runner to third. Well, a hit. The first time a hit a stolen base wild pitch, the second time a hit and 2 stolen bases, and then each time a ground out to score the run. Marissa Carter, the batter, lined out to left on a great catch by Ann Guest back in the first inning. That pitch a strike to Carter, 0-1. Marina Carter, left-handed batting shortstop. Bradley's 0-1. Off speed, hit in the air to left. Guest backpedaling. Gets there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ankeny gets 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave none. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Bulldogs trailing 2-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
Bottom of the third inning, Ottumwa trailing for the first time today in the Classic. It's Ankeny 2, Ottumwa 1. Bulldogs got a run in the second, but Ankeny manufactured 2 runs in the top of the third. Ottumwa does have the top of the order due up here in the bottom half. Zoe Jones, Ella Aller, Jordan Pauls.
Now batting center fielder, Zoe Jones. Zoe. Go 16. Come on, kid.
Zoe grounded out to second on a very close play in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch from Winfrey, bunted but foul off to the right, 0-1. Kendra Winfrey has allowed a run on 3 hits, all coming in the second inning. The 0-1 on the way to Zoe. Fly ball to right, pretty well hit. Romig going back, but gets there and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Ella Aller, who struck out her first time up. First pitch to Aller. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. Ella's taken some healthy cuts against Winfrey, but has yet to make contact. Now the 0-1. Downstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 to the Bulldogs' second baseman. The next offering from Winfrey. Checked her swing, appeal to first. No swing, and the count 2-1. Two and 1 to Aller. Winfrey brings it home, and Ella swings and misses again, 2-2. Coach Moore trying to tell her to take that outside pitch the other way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Aller right now having trouble figuring out Winfrey, 2 down. Jordan Paul's the batter, a ground ball to third, her first time up. Ottumwa down 2-1 in the third inning. The pitch. Downstairs, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Pauls. Swing and a foul at the plate, 1-1. Ankeny 2 runs on 2 hits so far. Ottumwa 1 run on 3 hits. 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the third for OHS. The 1-1 to Pauls. Checked her swing, laid off, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. In the dirt, 3-1. Amber shots on deck if the inning continues. 3 balls and a strike to Jordan Pauls. Winfrey brings it home, and Pauls takes strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, shots on deck if Jordan can get on base for Amber. And now Pauls will call time at the plate. Three and 2. The payoff pitch. Chop foul off to the right, and Pauls will stay alive. 3 and 2. Winfrey taking a little more time now. And now she's ready. Pauls digs in. Another 3-2. Ground ball slowly to the right side, fielded by the first baseman, and she dropped the ball, making the tag. And safe at first is Jordan Pauls. Jillian Overturf, all she had to do was put the tag on Pauls going by, and the inning would be over, but she couldn't hang on to the ball. So that'll be an error on the first baseman. Get a courtesy runner for Pauls, the catcher. That'll be Avery Frankie. So Frankie at first with 2 down for Amber Schatz, who grounded out her first time up. We said during the start of our Game 2 broadcast that Ankeny could be error-prone. They're either at or right or just shy of 100 errors now on the season. This is only their 34th game. They're averaging 3 errors a game roughly. First pitch to Schatz. Way high, ball 1. See if Ottumwa can make Ankeny pay for their first error here in this game. 1-0 pitch to Schatz. High drive to right center field. That is down and gets past the center fielder. Frankie racing for third. She's being waved home. The throw to the plate not in time. On the relay, it's an RBI double for Amber Schatz. We're tied at 2, and the Bulldogs do indeed make Ankeny pay for the error. Schatz' 4th double in her last 2 games. And now Schatz in scoring position for Josie Lemons, who singled and scored an inning ago. Go-ahead run at second with 2 down now. All tied at 2. Pitch on the way. Josie checks her swing. It's off the plate, ball 1. Now the 1-0. In the dirt. Nearly got away from Enright, the catcher, but she managed to grab it with the bare hand. And Schatz will stay at second, but it's 2-0 to Josie. Winfrey's 2-0 offering. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Lemons still ahead in the count. The next pitch, little flare to right. That is caught by the second baseman, Palmer, to retire the side. If that carried any farther, it might have been an RBI. But Ottumwa ties at a run, a hit, an error, and a runner left. We played 3. We're all tied at 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate.
Top of the 4th inning. We could do it right now, Coach. Ankeny head coach Dave Bingham wanting to know where his pregame interview was. I might ask him where he got all these speedy batters running around the bases. Game tied at 2. I think that's a new one for me. I don't think I've ever had an opposing coach come over and ask for why he didn't get his pregame interview. It's what happens when we sit right behind home plate now. Jillian Overturf leads it off for Ankeny in the top of the 4th. Game tied at 2. Overturf grounded to short her first time up. Takes a pitch down low, ball 1. 1-0 to the Ankeny first baseman. That pitch downstairs 2-0. It was her error that opened the door for Ottumwa to tie the game in the bottom of the third. Couldn't hang on to the ball, trying to tag out what would have been the final out of the inning. Allowed a 2-out runner to reach, and then Amber Schatz hit a double to right center to tie things up. Now the 2-0. That's in there for a strike, 2-1. That pitch hit high in the air but foul off to the left. That's going to land, well, over the concession stand. And the count evens at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Over turf, then Buchanan and Miller. The 2-2. Liner to left center. That is down for a hit. Ann Guest will get it back in quickly and hold over turf to a leadoff single. Over turf, not one of the big base stealers. She is 6 for 6 on the season. Again, Ankeny runs all the time. Paige Buke in the batter, ground ball to second, her first time up. Not a traditional cleanup hitter. Takes a pitch down, low, ball 1. Only had 20 at-bats coming into the day, 5 runs batted in. Has hit .450 in those at-bats. The 1-0. On the outside corner, strike 1. One ball, one strike. The next offering, off speed, lifted in the air, shallow center. Who can get there? Zoe coming on and unable to get there. Backed up well by Maddie Houck as the ball snuck under Zoe's glove, but it's a bloop single for Buchanan. And it's first and second, nobody out for Larissa Miller. Miller grounded back to the circle her first time up. A little flare into the Bermuda Triangle in shallow center. And Ankeny, I think, wants double pinch runners here. So they will have Riley Reesberg pinch run at second. And at first, Alex Brooks is the pinch runner. So Reesberg at second, Brooks at first. Miller at the plate. Pitch in the dirt, good stop by Pauls, ball 1. Miller may just be trying to advance the runners here. 1 ball, no strikes to the left-handed batting third baseman. Bradley's pitch. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Each team now with 2 runs on 4 hits. Ankeny's committed the only error so far. Tied at 2 top of the 4th, but Ankeny 2 on, nobody out. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Larissa Miller. Chloe Bradley just trying to get an out here. The pitch. Bunted back to the circle. Bradley will go to first. It's in time for out number 1. Sacrifice, all are covering 2-4. Runners at second and third for Mariah Parton, who grounded to first base her first time up. Parton has struck out a team high 16 times on the season. Bradley could use a K here. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Parton creeping up in that left-handed batter's box. Corner infielders have crept in. Lemon's way in at third. Now the 0-1. Pop foul back to the screen, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Second and third, 1 out, 0-2 the count to Parton. Bradley's pitch, just off the plate outside, 1-2. Chloe checking the dugout for the next pitch call. 1-2 to Parton. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big second out for Chloe Bradley. And another Bulldog strikeout brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Second and third, 2 down for Shelby Romig, who singled, stole a base, and scored in the third inning. Game tied at 2. Second and third, 2 down for Ankeny, top 4. The pitch. Strike, 0-1. The scoreboard's put another run on the board for Ankeny. They have not scored this inning. It's still 2-2. Now the 0-1. A little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. This inning started with back-to-back singles. A sac bunt moved him to second and third. Then Chloe Bradley got a big strikeout for the second out. Now 1-1 on Shelby Romig. The pitch. Down and in. Good stop by Jordan Pauls. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. 2 outs, second and third. Game tied at 2. Top of the 4th. The pitch. Ground ball to short. Ware has it. Throw to first. Inning over. And Bradley gets out of the jam. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still tied at 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live. A desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. Training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Ottumwa 2, Ankeny 2. Should probably read the score a little more often here, sitting behind home plate with the fans around me as our scoreboard has gone dark. Gotta love technology. Ottumwa got a run in the second, Ankeny 2 in the top of the third. Bulldogs tied it with another run in the bottom of the third. Sam Weeks and guest Maddie Houck, 6, 7, and 8, do open the Ottumwa order against left-handed sophomore Kendra Winfrey. Weeks grounded to second, her first time up. Good ball game to wrap up day 1 of the Ottumwa Classic in 2021. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Earlier today, Ankeny beat Fairfield 11-0 in 5 innings. Ottumwa then beat Roland Story 6-1 in 6 innings. Earlier today, Southeast Polk beat Roland Story, and Fairfield beat Southeast Polk. Pitch to Weeks is outside, 2-0. Enright, the catcher, tried to frame it, couldn't get the call. 2-0 to Sam Weeks. See if she can put a charge into one right here. The 2-0. That's on the outside corner. Pitcher's pitch, strike one. Two and one to Weeks. Winfrey winds and delivers. Ground ball sharply, big hop into the chest of the second baseman Palmer, who hangs on and throws to first for out number one. Ottumwa's had that a few times today. Hard hit balls right at somebody. One down for Ann Guest, who had an infield hit and an RBI her first time up, also stole a base. First pitch on the way to Guest, shows bunt, and bunted at it and missed, strike one. You know, we never did name our player of the game from game one, when Ottumwa beat Roland Story 6-1. So we'll give that to Jocelyn Ware, who is in the hole right now, as Guest takes a pitch up high, 1-1 strike. Jocelyn Ware against Roland Story was 3 for 3, 3 singles, 2 runs scored from the number 9 spot in the batting order. So Jocelyn Ware, our Game 1 player of the game, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. The 1-1 to Guest, downstairs 2-1. Game tied at 2, bottom of the 4th inning. One out, nobody on for OHS. The pitch up high, 3-1 to Guest, with Maddie Hauk on deck. Scoreboard still not working properly, and asking what the count is. It is 3-1. Winfrey's pitch. Liner just past the first baseman, off her glove, picked up by the second baseman, throw back to first, not in time. That's a base hit for Ann Guest. A sharp liner just off the edge of the glove of Overturf at first. Guest is 2 for 2, and she's on for Maddie Hauk, who singled her first time up. One on, one out. Guest stole a base when she reached on a hit her first time up. Will she be running again? Winfrey's pitch. Hauk takes a strike, 0-1. Ankeny thinking Ottumwa might bunt. Maddie never squared around. Oh, 0-1 the count to the Bulldog right fielder. Bottom of the 4th, tied at 2. That pitch low and away, and the count even at a ball and a strike. Bulldogs trying to manufacture a go-ahead run from the bottom part of the order here. 1 on, 1 out. The next pitch from Winfrey to Hauk. Chop foul back behind the plate, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Jocelyn Ware, our Game 1 player of the game, on deck. Now the 1-2 to Maddie. High and away, runner goes, throw to second. Is not in time. Boy, I thought Ann might be dead to rights there, but she slides in under the tag for her second steal of the game. Count even at 2-2 to Hauk, and now Ann in scoring position with only 1 out. Almost a delayed steal by Guest both times. Kind of felt like a late jump, and it also felt like it caught Ankeny off guard a bit. The 2-2. Fly ball to center, pretty well hit, going back Parton, gets there, makes the catch. Guest bluffs the tag, but will stay at second base, and there's 2 down. And it's up to Jocelyn Ware, who grounded to third her first time up. 0 for 1 in this game. It was 3 for 3 again against Roland Story earlier today. Lefty to righty, the pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Guest at second with good speed. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-1. Ground ball out to second. Palmer has it, throw to first, and the inning is over. No runs, one hit. Ottumwa leaves another in scoring position. We go to the fifth inning. Bulldogs 2, Ankeny 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me leap though.
Top of the fifth inning, Ottumwa 2, Ankeny 2. Final game of day one of the Ottumwa Softball Classic. Both these teams trying to go 2-0 today. Ottumwa 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. Ankeny 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. They are playing baseball at Legion Memorial Field tonight, not varsity baseball. The Ottumwa sophomores playing Burlington, and the Softs beat Burlington 5-3 in game one. Back here at Houston Field, 8-9-1 due up for the Hawkettes. Reagan Enright, Kennedy Palmer, Madeline Murphy. Enright an RBI ground out her first time up. Chloe Bradley's pitch. Outside, ball one. A few minutes past 7 o'clock on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ Ottumwa. Bulldogs trying to get to 10 over 500. That pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Remember, tomorrow we have 4 more games total in the Classic, 2 of which will be on the air and on the video stream. 2 Ottumwa games, of course. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. The action will start here at Houston Field tomorrow at 10 in the morning. Johnston will play Iowa City High, then Johnston will play Davenport Assumption, and then Ottumwa will play Iowa City High and then Davenport Assumption. Off-speed misses outside, 2-2. Of course, we'll have the Bulldog games on the air and on the live video stream. 1:30 the scheduled first pitch for Ottumwa and Iowa City High tomorrow. 2-2 to Enright. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Second strikeout for Chloe Bradley, and another Bulldog strikeout brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. 1 down for Kennedy Palmer. Infield hit, couple of stolen bases, and a run scored back in the third inning when Ankeny got both of its runs. Ottumwa single runs in the second and third innings. Tied at 2 here in the fifth. First pitch. Down and in to Palmer, the Ankeny second baseman, ball 1. Now the 1-0. On the outside corner for a called strike. Chloe toes the rubber in the 1-1. Outside corner, strike 2. One and 2 the count to Palmer. 1 out, nobody on, top 5. The pitch. Off speed, a little bit away, 2-2. Scoreboard here at Houston Field refusing to cooperate tonight. It says it's 2-2, but it says we're in the top of the 9th inning. Trying to figure out where I missed 4 innings there. The 2-2 pitch, way high with an off-speed, 3-2. 3-2, the number 9 hitter. You don't want to let Ankeny get base runners because they get to first, they're going to get to second usually. The payoff, fly ball, right center. Who can get there? Houck will make the call and the catch for out number 2. Top of the order, Madeline Murphy. 0 for 2, does have an RBI on a ground out. This is how you want to face Ankeny. 2 out, nobody on. When they get runners on with nobody out or 1 out, they get to first. They steal second all the time, steal third some of the time. Base runner, they use base runners to put pressure on a defense. That pitch in there for a strike to the left-handed batting Murphy, 0-1. But if you can retire the first 2, you can get to 2 out, nobody on. That really lessens what Ankeny can do because you don't have too many hitters that seem to just square up and hit line drives all the time. There's a chopper over the circle. Ware's got to hurry. Throw in time for the out, and the side is retired. Great throw by Jocelyn Ware to beat the speedy Murphy going down to first. Hawkettes go in order. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Ottumwa 2, Ankeny 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Ottumwa 2, Ankeny 2. Bulldogs softball, the 47th Ottumwa Classic, longest running classic in the state. And the final game of day 1 has been a tight contest between 2 schools in the CIML. Ottumwa will have the top of the order due up, Jones, Aller, and Pauls. 3rd time in this game they've started with the leadoff hitter, Zoe. She is 0 for 2 with the ground out and a fly out to deep right. Bulldogs 2 runs on 5 hits. Ankeny 2 runs on 4 hits. The Hawkettes have the only error. Kendra Winfrey, the left-hander, winds and delivers to Zoe Jones. And a liner into right field, base hit down the line. Zoe round first, she wants 2. The right fielder Romig fires it back in, but not in time. Stand-up double for Zoe. The throw gets away, but it's backed up by the left fielder Murphy. And a leadoff double for Zoe Jones. That brings up Ella Aller, who has struck out twice. And let's see what Ottumwa might have in mind here. Ella may be thinking about a different approach. Ottumwa could think about a bunt. But Aller's such a good run producer, you hate to have her give herself up. Choking up on the bat. Shows bunt. Bunted at it and missed. Strike 1. Potential go-ahead run at third with, or at second, I should say, with nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Now the 0-1. Way high, 1 ball, 1 strike. If Ella can, you want to get the bunt down towards third, make that third baseman field and make Miller come in and get it, not let her go back and cover third. Try to make the shortstop Carter get over and cover third. Aller bunts at it and misses again, 1-2. Now Ella needs to protect the plate. Not going to try to bunt anymore, but maybe just try to put a B-hack on it and put it in play. Roll it to the right side would get that runner to third base. Here's the 1-2. Liner off the pitcher's glove in towards the second baseman, and there will be no play. Everybody's safe. We'll see how they score that. I'd give her a base hit. And it's runners on the corner, nobody out for Jordan Pauls. I'm going to call that a base hit for Ella. A line drive. The pitcher had to reach up, and it hit the top of the glove. I don't think that was a play she should routinely make. So I'm going to go base hit for Aller. Now we get a conference in the circle as Ankeny head coach Dave Bingham wants to talk to his entire infield. Jordan Paul's the batter. 0 for 2, but did reach on an error. That opened the door for Ottumwa to tie the game in the third inning on the Amber Schatz RBI double. Jones at third, Aller at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. I assume the time limit is also still in effect, even though this is the final game of the day. Now, I thought the time limit was 90 minutes. I had the game time of game one at an hour and 22 minutes instead of an hour and a half. Right now, the first pitch was at 6:07, so by my count, we've played an hour and 8 minutes, so we're not that close to it yet. First pitch to Pauls. Snap throw down to third after ball one. Jones gets back in safely, wasn't too far off the bag. Ankeny thought maybe they could catch Ottumwa napping there. But the count 1-0 to Pauls. If anybody's going to be moving, it'll be Aller at first, trying to draw a throw down to second. The 1-0. She's going. The throw down, Aller getting herself in a rundown. And they'll tag her out now. The throw to the plate, safe! Zoe Jones scores, and it's 3-2. So Aller gets herself in the pickle, gives herself up, but Jones able to steal home, and Ottumwa grabs the lead. Aller is retired 2-4-3 for the out, but Jones steals home ahead of the relay throw. Nobody on, one out, and the pitch to Pauls. Fly ball foul off to the right, out of play. I'm not sure if that pitch before was a ball or a strike. It was a strike, so it's 1-2 to Pauls. Amber Schatz on deck. Pitch on the way to Jordan. Fouled back, and we'll do it again. Ottumwa leading 3-2 here in the bottom of the fifth. Jones double and Aller infield hit, and then Ottumwa gave up the runner at first to get the runner home on a sort of double steal. There's a little flare out behind third, but the shortstop Carter makes the catch for out number 2. And the batter Amber Schatz 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Ottumwa back in front 3-2. They scored a run in the second to take the lead. Gave up 2 in the top of the third, got it back in the bottom of the third, and now here in the fifth, they've gone ahead, and Schatz hits a high fly to center, but got under it a bit. Coming in is Faber to make the catch. Parton to make the catch. Faber was the center fielder in game one. I've done that a couple of times. Side is retired, but Ottumwa gets 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave none. Or 1 run on 2 hits. I wish it was 2, but 1 run, 2 hits, nobody left. We go to the 6th. Ottumwa 3, Ankeny 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the 6th inning, Chloe Bradley's been handed the lead again. It's now 3-2. Bradley does have to navigate the heart of the Ankeny order. 2, 3, and 4, Marina Carter, Jillian Overturf, and then presumably Praise Buchan, the 4 spot. Buchan, the DP, was pinch run for her last time, but so was Overturf, who's on deck, and Overturf was put back in the game. Carter has lined out to left and flied out to left. 0 for 2 is twice hit at Dan Guest. This pitch she fouls back 0-1. One 1 to the left-handed batting Carter. Most of these Ankeny hitters bat left-handed. Off speed just a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 to Carter. Pitch lifted in the air down the line and left. Shallow long run for Guest. It's in foul territory. Lands in the Ottumwa bullpen for strike 2. Chloe Bradley has struck out 2 in this game. One of them was a huge strikeout in the 4th inning to help her get out of a 2nd and 3rd jam. The 1-2 here to Carter. Off speed up and in, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Bradley's pitch. Ground ball to short, Ware doesn't have it. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. And the leadoff hitter is on for Ankeny on Ottumwa's first error of the game. Went to glove it on the ground, lifted the glove up, and the ball just stayed on the ground. And the batter, Jillian Overturf, who is 1 for 2 with a single. Carter has 14 stolen bases on the year. There she goes and stops. Pitch outside, ball 1. Ankeny so good at manufacturing runs. That's how they got their 2 runs in the 3rd. And leadoff hitter on here in the 6th inning. You expect they'll try to do it again. The pitch is a strike, and the count even at 1-1. I'm a little surprised Carter hasn't run. Overturf is their leading home run hitter with 4, second on the team in RBI with 42. So perhaps they're giving her a chance to swing away. And she drives it to right center. Zoe on her horse, makes the shoestring catch. What a play by Zoe Jones. Over towards right center field, just off the top of the grass for out number 1. On a dead run, reached down and made the catch. The batter will be Praise Buchan, the designated player, who was 1 for 2, was pinch run for after her single, but now is back in the game. Zoe Jones, the last couple of weeks, has made some outstanding defensive plays. That throw she made from the fence in Burlington to get the runner out at 3rd and help save the game for Ottumwa earlier this week earned her an Athlete of the Week nod from Ottumwa Radio. Pitch downstairs, ball 1. And here Zoe Jones gets a big first out here in the top of the 6th. 1 on, 1 out, the 1-0. Runner goes, pitches a strike, throw down to second, and the ball got away into center. Good backup by Jones. A 1-hop throw, and again, that was a play where a throw on the money and a tag in rhythm might have gotten her. But Carter steals the base. Thought the pitch was a strike. It was 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopper up the middle and a bad hop off the glove. Runner coming home. Throw to the plate. Not in time, and we're tied at 3. A tough hop for Jocelyn Ware near the bag at second. Carter never stopped running. Safe at first is Buchan. That'll be another error on Ottumwa. If they pinch run for Buchan again, she'll be out of the game. And they will. And this time the pinch runner will be Eva Falk.
Eva Falk running at first base. Hey, take a breath. Let's go. We're okay. Come on.
2 errors in the inning. Larissa Miller, the batter, 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. 1 on, 1 out. Falk running. Pitch, a ball, throw down to second. The tag, safe. She got around the tag. Now the go-ahead run at second. Falk, her 20th steal. Not sure why she didn't start this game. She has 76 at-bats on the season. Now the 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1 to Miller. Game tied at 3. I mentioned a little earlier that time limit. We'll get back to it after the 1-1. In the dirt, got away from the catcher. Wild pitch down to third goes Falk. 2-1 now the go-ahead run at third. And if we are observing the time limit, we're almost to an hour and 20 minutes. There's an outside chance right now, at least, that this will be the final inning. Ottumwa will bat no matter what. They're the home team. But if Ankeny takes a lead here, Ottumwa's last chance could very well be the bottom of the 6th inning. The 2-1. Boy, I thought she bunted at that. Looked like she offered at it. No call. And the appeal to the base umpire said she didn't go. 3-1. Boy, I thought the head of that bat went out. 3 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Liner to center coming on Jones. Has to play it on a hop. Base hit. Throw to the plate. Won't be in time. Runner go down to second. And not in time there. Probably shouldn't have thrown home. The runner starting from third. Zoe didn't have a chance. It's 4-3 Ankeny. Miller, the runner at second, and out of the dugout is Mandy Moore to talk to Chloe Bradley and the rest of her infield. Going to have a pinch hitter here for Mariah Parton. Hannah Hogan, a senior. A .423 hitter with a home run and 13 batted in. Only 1 hit in this inning. A pair of errors have opened the door to 2 Ankeny runs. Runner at second, still only 1 out. Bradley's got to find a way to get out of the inning. Got to keep her team within a run. Pitch up high, ball 1. Well, we talked about errors being Ankeny's issue this season, and Ankeny did commit a critical error that cost them a run earlier. That pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. But here in the 6th inning, 2 Ottumwa errors have opened the door for 2 unearned runs so far. Anything else in this inning would also be unearned. The inning really should be over. 1-1, and the pitch? Yeah, nice pitch. Off the plate outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two and two. The pitch. Outside, 3-2. Shelby Romig, the right fielder, on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on second. Ottumwa down 4-3, top of the 6th. The pitch, pop foul off to the right, and that will get out of play. Still 3-2 to the pinch hitter, Hannah Hogan. Bradley hoping perhaps to find a strikeout pitch here. Her 3-2 again. Fouled off again. (4-3) Ankeny after plating 2 unearned runs here in the top of the 6th. Still only 1 out. Hogan digs back in. Bradley brings it home. Pop up, shallow center, out is Ware, makes the catch, 2 down. That's a big second out. And the batter is Romig, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a run. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Ottumwa will have Lemons, Weeks, and Guest due up. In what could be the final inning. First pitch to Romig. Off speed up high, ball 1. Only 1 hit in this inning. Couple of errors have caused most of the damage. The 1-0. In there for a strike on the outside corner. Throw down to third, not in time as Miller steals third. Count even at a ball and a strike. It doesn't matter that much with 2 out. Retire the hitter and you don't have to worry about the runner. But it means Jordan Pauls cannot let any pitch get by her. The 1-1. Ground ball to short. Ware has this one. Throw to first and the inning is over. So Ankeny gets 2 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We might be up against a time limit. Could be the final chance for Ottumwa. They're down 4-3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Ottumwa down a run again. It is Ankeny 4 and Ottumwa 3. Each time Ottumwa's taken a 1-run lead this game, Ankeny's come back with 2. First time it happened, the Bulldogs got a run back in the bottom of the 3rd to tie it up. Can Ottumwa come back again? Josie Lemons 1 for 2 with a single and a run. Sam Weeks and Guest to follow.
Now batting third baseman, Josie Lemons.
If Ottumwa doesn't come back, this one will sting a little bit because it's self-inflicted. The 2 errors in that 6th inning. Make those 2 plays, and it would have been a 1-2-3 inning. But that's softball. Got to keep playing. First pitch to Lemons. Little flare out to left. That'll get down for a base hit. Off the handle, but Lemons, the tying run, is on with nobody out. 6th hit of the game for Ottumwa. Here's Sam Weeks. It will not be Lemons to run. This would be the time to use a pinch runner. And it'll be Avery Frankie to pinch run for Josie Lemons.
Avery Frankie, pinch running at first base.
So Frankie represents the tying run. Nobody out here in the sixth. Sam Weeks is a run producer, but will she be asked to lay down a bunt here? You're getting down to the bottom part of the order. Some variables in the equation. Ankeny's got the corner infielders well in. First pitch. High and away, ball one. No sign of a bunt yet from Weeks. Chess match here between Mandy Moore and Dave Bingham, the head coaches. Winfrey's 1-0. Fouled back. Strike one. No sign of a bunt again from Sam Weeks. Part of that equation, and I don't really know the answer because this is the first year at the varsity level for Sam. We don't know what her bunting skills are. Again, just out of 8th grade. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bulldogs down 4-3, but have the leadoff hitter on. Pinch runner Avery Frankie now at first. The 2-1 to Weeks. Ground ball fielded, almost self-defense by the first baseman Overturf. Steps on the bag for out number one. Sam hit it hard, but Overturf, who had stuck her glove out to backhand it and turned her face away, speared it. Not a sacrifice, but it does serve the same effect. You've got the tying run at second with one out. But that's going to be all for the pitcher, Winfrey, as Ankeny's going to the bullpen. We'll take 30 seconds, come back and tell you about the new pitcher after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The new Ankeny pitcher is their other primary starter, Ashton Billings. She's made 13 starts this year. This will be her 24th appearance. 6-4 with a 2.56 ERA, leads the team in innings pitched. Opponents have hit .271 against her. She's only walked 13 and hit 2 batters. Does not strike out a lot. 54 strikeouts and 84 innings coming in. I presume she was a winning pitcher in their win over Fairfield earlier today. I didn't see who pitched that game. But Billings comes on. Ottumwa having a runner at second, one out, bottom of the 6th inning. Bulldogs trailing Ankeny 4-3. And the batter, Ann Guest, who is 2 for 2, 2 singles and an RBI. Frankie, the runner at second, one out, representing the tying run. First pitch from Billings. In there for a strike, 0-1. Kendra Winfrey, 5 1/3 innings pitched. Three runs, 2 earned on 6 hits, no outs, 2 strikeouts, responsible for the runner at second. Guest swings and misses 0-2. Oh, 0-2 to Guest. Got to at least put the ball in play here. And Ankeny's weakness has been defenses here. Put it in play, make them make a play. The 0-2. In the dirt, good eye, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ottumwa down 4-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Got the tying run at second. Boy, I wish Sam Weeks' ball had been a foot either way, been a single in the right field, hit it hard, but right at the first baseman. It did move the runner to second. Now the 1-2 to Ann. High chopper over the middle, waiting, and it's off the leg of the shortstop. Round third is Frankie on the way home. Throw to the plate is in time for the second out. And it will be an error. It will be an error allowing Guest to reach on the shortstop Carter, but then Carter picks it up in shallow center, throws home, bang, bang play at the plate, and Avery Frankie is out 6-2. Guest at first with 2 down to the batter, Matty Houck, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Well, you can't blame Mandy Moore for taking a chance there. First pitch, popped it up. The pitcher, Billings, calls for it and drops it, and it rolls into foul territory. And Guest goes to third. Ottumwa was going to be done, at least in the inning and maybe in the game, depending on the time limit. But now another Ankeny error. Puts runners on the corners for Jocelyn Ware. I'm not going to say it again. I want to go back to the play at the plate. Ottumwa did make a mistake sending the runner. Ankeny had to make a perfect play to get that out of the plate, and they did. But now they've gifted Ottumwa a new life. A drop pop-up, and now Jocelyn Ware, who's grounded out twice, but had 3 hits against Roland Story. Let's see if she can find another hit in that bat right now. 4-3, tying run at third, 2 down. Runners on the corners. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. Ottumwa was able to steal a run by getting in a rundown in the 5th inning. I don't think they're going to try it with 2 outs here in the 6th unless they get to 2 strikes. But if you get in the rundown, you can't make it out between first and second before the runner on third comes home. The 0-1 to Ware. Fly ball, shallow right, and out is the second baseman Palmer to make the catch to retire the side. We'll wait a moment and see if that's it. And I believe that'll be the final on the time limit, as Ottumwa came within inches of tying the game. But the final score is Ankeny 4 and Ottumwa 3 in 6 innings. Well, the Bulldogs had a couple of chances there and couldn't quite come up with that tying run. Gave up a couple of unearned runs in the top half of the 6th, and that proved to be the difference. Bulldogs fall 4-3 in 6 innings. We'll take a 4-minute timeout, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Houston Field. Day one of the 2021 Ottumwa Classic in the books. Bulldogs heartbreaking loss in their second game, falling to Ankeny 4-3 after Ottumwa had defeated Roland Story 6-1 earlier today. Game ending in 6 innings again on the time limit. For Ankeny, 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors, 4 left on base. Kendra Winfrey the win, 11-6. Ashton Billings her first save. For Ottumwa, 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, 6 left on base. Chloe Bradley the loss, now 7-9. A couple of unearned runs in the top of the 6th inning for Ankeny. The difference, as they improved to 19-15, Ottumwa falls to 21-13 and sees their 8-game winning streak come to an end. Bulldogs will be tested tomorrow, but it's what you want this time of year, getting ready for regionals. Day 2 of the Classic is tomorrow. There's 4 games in total. It starts at 10 o'clock. We're on the air right around 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. Ottumwa will first face Class 5A, number 5 Iowa City High. And then to wrap up the Classic, the Bulldogs will face Class 3A, number 1 Davenport Assumption. Those games back-to-back here on KBIZ and on the live video stream tomorrow at Day 2 of the Ottumwa Classic. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Community First Credit Union, Petrito Orthodontics, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics and Sign, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, Lisco, Coal Palace Cafe and Books, Blackhawk Auto Body and Linex, and Lee's Photography in Ottumwa. Also want to thank the sponsor of our strikeouts, walks, and player of the game, Shelter Insurance, Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. And for Game 2, the Bulldog player of the game. Taking a look at it here. Let's give it to Ann Guest. Ann was 2 for 3. Couple of runs batted in, 1 run batted in, couple of stolen bases. Ann Guest, our Shelter Insurance player of the game, as Ottumwa falls to Ankeny 4-3. Big thank you to Bulldog head coach Mandy Moore for helping us prepare for the broadcast today. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Softball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon, Day 2 of the Classic, when the Bulldogs play Iowa City High and Davenport Assumption. Until then, good night, everybody.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.